Precision Risk Talk for ICs, Quantify Ranges and Confidence. Welcome. Today we'll make your risk answers sharper and more trustworthy. As an IC, you face tough Q&A on uncertainty. Leaders want clarity, not hand-waving. Precise ranges beat vague guesses because numbers with context help decisions. Saying, quote, 5 to 7% impact over Q3 given current churn is stronger than maybe a small hit. Stating confidence levels, like approximately 70% confident, builds trust by showing what you know and what you don't. You also avoid overclaiming, promising too much, and underclaiming, burying insight. Let's learn a simple toolkit to talk risk with confidence and credibility. Express ranges as XY with units and scope so people know exactly what changes. Revenue delta, 3 to 5% in North America, Q2 only. Always state base, low and high. Base 4%, low 2%, high 6%. Anchor on assumptions that make the range true. Assumes stable ad rates and current win rates. Then be explicit about what's excluded. Excludes FX swings and new product launches. This structure lets leaders stress test the estimate, see the moving parts, and decide quickly. Clear framing turns uncertainty into actionable information. Use flexible phrases to match the precision you have. On the order of signals rough magnitude. On the order of $200 minus 300K savings. For structured forecasts, use low/most likely/high case to show shape. Low 1%, most likely 3%, high 5%. Executive friendly? Try best worst expected case to align with risk appetite. Expected 12 days, best 9, worst 18. When you have a focal value, say between A and B, centered near C, between 8 to 12%, centered near 10%. These phrases make uncertainty clear without sounding evasive. Pair calibrated words with percentages so your audience can weigh the bet. Try, I'm approximately 70% confident we'll hit 10 to 12%. For knife edge calls, say, roughly even odds, approximately 50%. If your evidence is thin, be transparent. Low confidence, limited data from a small pilot. This doesn't weaken you, it shows discipline. Consider adding why. Sample size, data quality, or model stability. When you match words to numbers, stakeholders can compare options, set contingencies, and decide faster with eyes open. Use consistent terms so everyone hears the same probability. Almost certain approximately equals 90 to 99%. Rare surprises only. Likely approximately equals 60 to 80%. More often than not, but not guaranteed. Possible approximately equals 20 to 40%. Credible, but not the default path. Unlikely approximately equals 5 to 15%. Could happen. Plan a lightweight contingency. If useful, pair with ranges. Likely, approximately equals 70%, to land at 4 to 6%. Over time, reuse these bands so teams build intuition and your forecasts become easier to compare across projects. Show your homework briefly. Cite sources, based on 12 interviews plus product logs. Clarify assumptions. Assumes Q4 demand holds at current run rate. Highlight sensitivity. Outcome is sensitive to churn by plus or minus 2%. Every 1% adds or subtracts $150,000 arranged by. Then flag gaps and actions. Data gap. Limited post-launch cohorts. Next step, A/B test for 2 weeks. Attribution tells people why to believe you. Sensitivities show where to look if the world shifts. Keep it crisp and decision-oriented. When challenged, tighten with scenario cuts. If enterprise only, 2 to 3%. If SMB only, 4 to 6%. Calmly restate the range and key drivers so alignment returns. Range is 3 to 5%, driven by churn and ad rates. Offer a decision threshold. If we need at least 4%, we should proceed only if churn stays under 6%. Signal openness. I'd change my view if we see 2 weeks of elevated returns. Pushback becomes a chance to refine, not retreat. Copy, adapt, repeat. 1. We estimate XY, mode approximately equals Z, 70% CI. Example, we estimate 8 to 12%. Mode approximately equals 10%, 70% CI. 2. Base A, downside B, upside C. Example, base 4 weeks, downside 6, upside 3. 3. I'm 60% confident, main risk is R. Example, I'm 60% confident, main risk is supplier delay. 4. Confidence rises after test T. Example, confidence rises after cohort test hits 500 users. These templates keep your risk talk crisp, comparable, and decision ready.